Hello, Destiny Rose here, and today we're going to talk about cancellation policies for your listing on the Airbnb website. Okay, in order to change your policies, you would click on Manage Your Listings and double click on the listing that you would like to change the policy for. Click on Cancellations right over here. And then here's where you can change your policy from flexible, moderate, to moderate or strict. Flexible is going to be by default when you create your listing. Okay, so you may want to change that. You can learn more about each policy and read about each policy here under Learn More. And I suggest you take a look at that. There's the flexible here, which is a full refund 1 day prior to arrival, which this kind of means that the person's going to get a full refund. Say they booked out a week in advance, 2 weeks in advance, or whatever. Okay, 1 day before they come, they can cancel and they get all their money back. So you as a host are kind of stuck having to try to rebook your place. So it's kind of not fair for the host, in my opinion, but you can take a look at the policy and examples of it down here. The moderate's kind of a deterrent for a lot of guests and a little more fair for the host. It's a full refund 5 days prior to arrival, which would allow you to have time to rebook your place. Okay, and then there's the strict, which gives a 50% refund up to 1 week. Okay, and then no refund at all. Now, the super strict at 30 and 60 are by invitation only from Airbnb under special circumstances. So for the most part, you're going to have a choice between flexible, moderate, and strict. The long-term policy is something you're going to need to become aware of if you rent your place for 28 nights or more. Okay, so you're going to want to take a look at the long-term policy if you do that, because it will override any policy that you choose for your listing for any reservation 28 nights or more. Okay, so become familiar with the long-term policy if you're going to be renting long-term. Okay, so just remember that you can always refund your guest if you choose. None of these are going to be written in stone. So for example, if you have a strict cancellation policy here and someone wants to cancel, you can go into the resolution center and refund them if you would like to. So you can still have the choice to do that. Okay, so it's more of a deterrent here anyway as well. So as a host, choose between the flexible, the moderate, and the strict. Become familiar with the long-term cancellation policies, and remember that nothing's written in stone. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. I'm always happy to help, and I hope you have a really great rest of your day.